Lilian, CEO of 9gag. So first of all, before I start my talk, let's do a research. Anyone who has heard about 9gag? Hands up. Okay, so many Gen Zs here and so many millennials here. So I think I've done, and why don't you guys replace me on the stage? I think certainly you can tell that I'm not Gen Z myself, and I'm Gen X. The topic today is Mythbusting Gen Z. The definition of Gen Z, I don't know whether you guys know, is for those who were born in the mid-1990s and mid-2000s. So they are the youngest generation after Gen X and then after millennials. So there's been lots of misunderstanding about Gen Z. So look at the most Googled questions on the internet. Gen Z is screwed. Gen Z is what years? Gen Z is lazy. Gen Z is too young. Gen Z is the best. Gen Z is doomed. Gen Z is already bored by the internet. Gen Z is not lazy. So is Gen Z lazy or not lazy? So instead of guessing, I asked the audience, generation gap, seriously, is there a generation gap across all these generations? And if there is, how wide is it? So instead of guessing, I asked our audience. We have 150 million global audience worldwide, predominantly Gen Z and also Gen Y. So we asked them, we asked Gen Z what they think about themselves, and at the same time, we also asked Gen X and Gen Y what do they think about Gen Z. So here's some myths that I personally find the results are quite eye-opening. I would like to take this chance to share that with you. So first of all, Gen Z are lazy and entitled. Is it true? So we asked the people to pick the generation which they think are the most lazy and entitled. So this is the result. 69% of Gen X think Gen Z is the most lazy and entitled. 75% of Gen Y think so too. So what about the response of Gen Z? 71%. So what does it mean? It means that Gen Z are not in self-denial. Only you are. They are very self-aware. They know who they are. They know what they are doing. And this is exactly what, next video I want to share with you. So let me share with you the latest trend that's been started in Asia and now is getting popular even in the world. It's called Space Out competition. Okay, stop spacing out. Let's come back. So I'm going to start with the second myth. Second myth, Gen Zs are otakus, shut-ins. Otaku is a Japanese word that refers to those generation who does nothing, lock themselves up at home, and only play computer games and have no connection with the rest of the world. But at the same time, in the survey, we also asked the users if their own generation is the most global. So let's see what the result is. 42% of Gen X think they are the most global. 58% of Gen Y think they are the most global. And 61% of Gen Z think they're most global. How contradictory. Why? What is the reason? Actually, shutting in makes Gen Z more global. Gen Zs are the global citizens because when they are home, they are on internet all the time. They have no sense of territory, country, colors, geography like the rest of us. So in this moment, any Gen Z in this room might be chatting up a girl from Brazil. And this is the reason why they are truly global and they have no sense, no territory, and they are very connected with any trends that they have seen in the world. So what I want to show you in the next video is one of our creators from the States, what he made a parody from a commercial from a Swedish bank. So let me explain a little bit. Above is the original commercial, and the video below is his parody. I got asked many times by people, why your videos are so well received by Gen Z and millennials. My answer has always been fun. Because across all age groups, across all countries, entertainment, fun videos are essential element that transcends across cultures. Okay, so let's talk about the third myth. Gen Z are takers. Gen Z only takes, and they never give. Is it the truth? So we ask again, we ask each of the generation if they prefer to give than to receive. So 68% of Gen X prefers to give, and 75% of Gen Y prefers to give. What about Gen Z? What do you think? What, more? Less? Yeah, slightly less. But 67% of Gen Z prefers to give than to receive. So what does this tell us? What does this tell us? World peace. Because every single generation prefers to give than to receive. There will be no war, right? Everyone will be giving. No, my point is indeed, even though Gen Z has less givers, but the majority of Gen Z are givers. So let me share with you one video. One of our creators, George Lin from the States, what he did with the people on the street so that we can have a sense of what millennials and Gen Zs are giving to the world.
Let's try this guy. How you doing?
All right.
Do you like magic?
Yes, I do.
Do you like coffee?
I like coffee.
Awesome. I see coffee in your eyes, so I'm going to pull it out from you. Watch. Don't move. Hold on, hold on. Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
I feel something.
Do you feel hot a little bit?
A little bit. What the Ain't nobody come behind you?
I just saw coffee in your eyes, so try it. Is it coffee?
This coffee.
Does it need sugar?
Need sugar.
You need Okay, here you go. Open the lid. Is there anything in my hand?
Nothing. I don't see nothing.
I'm gonna put energy here. Look. Watch, watch.
Oh, man. Where you do that at?
Try it now. Is it sugar? It's a little bit sweeter?
Oh, man. I needed a cup of coffee.
And there you go.
I appreciate it.
All right, watch this. Don't move. Don't move at all. Don't move. Watch. Stay. Wow. Wow. Here's a French bread for you. Oh, you dropped your glasses.
That's how stunned I am. How the hell, where'd you pull this from?
Hey, how are you? Do you like magic? Yeah. Okay, check this out. Watch, watch, watch. It's nothing, right? All right, watch. There's something behind you. Around your hair. Hold on, there's something around your hair. What's that? Is that a sandwich? Here you go. I think you did well. Yeah. So you have a sandwich. Maybe you want chips for later, like dessert for later? Okay. Watch, watch. There's nothing here, right? Watch. Watch. What does that sound?
Yeah, like chips.
The chips? There you go. You want something like change? Don't move. Don't move. I think something behind your hair. What? What is that? There you go. Have a good one, man. Enjoy it.
I feel very hungry now. Thank you. I thank you on behalf of Jocelyn. So the fourth myth, let's talk about influence. Donald Trump and Drake. I presume everyone in this room knows Donald Trump, right? But I challenge all of you knows about Drake. Drake is a very popular rapper. So between them, one has 2.5 more times impact than the other. So which one you think has more impact? Drake. So we asked the Gen Z to rate these 5 identities, which one has more influence. Rappers, actors, entrepreneurs, athletes, politicians. So rappers, as you predict, have the highest influence and highest impact to Gen Z than Donald Trump, I'm sorry. So what I want to share with you subsequently is how rapping takes place and shapes the culture and lives of a Gen Z. This video is a little bit long, so I'm not going to talk much. Let me show you.
You never do anything around this house. Better watch those digits, better watch that mouth. Getting those grades up is what you're about to do. Okay, mom. Boy, don't get an attitude. You're so lazy, always on that couch. I brought you in this world, I could take you right out. You got time to clean this house if you got time to check your phone. Alright, mom, I got it. Don't give me that tone. Everything you have is what I gave to you. All the cash you have is what I paid to you. Now go clean your room, not a maid to you. I don't want to hear you complain too. You're selfish, never want to do a thing or helpless. Can't make a living off of taking all those selfies. Get up off the phone, using that thing isn't healthy. Anything you want to tell your followers can tell me. I know you're not failing in class. You focus on the girls but can focus on your task. Mom, this is calc, it's really hard to pass. I bet that you could do it if you didn't give me sass. Next time, sit and pay attention. I don't want to see you go and search attention. How you gonna graduate and get a job and pension if you can't even learn to answer one calc question? Can you even do it? That's not important. I want to know why this house is looking like a forest. I asked one task and you say I forgot. You said clean the whole house. That's not even a lot. Look at this mess. You better clean this room. Get those chores done. This is your house too. I don't care who made this mess. You're gonna clean it. That's that. Alright, mom, relax. Boy, don't be talking back. You're so ungrateful. You never want to listen. Too young to go out, but I'm not off to clean dishes. If grades aren't A's, I'm taking that cell phone. What, mom? Why? Cause I said so. Better wash the grass and you better sweep the roof too. That doesn't make sense. You do what I tell you. Talking like you're grown. If you clean, I wouldn't nag. If you got an attitude, you can go and pack your bag. Always want to sit around, but never want to help me. Better take care of the trash, stop taking a selfie. Can't even finish doing one simple task. Never said to do that. I shouldn't have to ask. Slow way down. Going so fast, better kill me or better make me have a breakdown. Better hit the brake now. We're not even moving. Don't talk to me, the road is what you should be viewing. Driving all crazy. What point are you proving? About to hurt yourself, you clearly don't know what you're doing. I passed my test, didn't even try hard. Even if you got it, you're not driving my car. That's not fair. Do I look like I care? I'm being nice, but do you want warfare? Given the fact that I gave you your life in a bed for the night, are you really going dare? Let me answer that no. Boy, listen to the flow. I'm way on top and you're down below. Making the scene, boy, this isn't a show. Don't like my rules, you can walk out the door. Got all F's and you wonder why I'm mad at you. Doing what you want instead of doing what you have to do. Grade so low, I can tell you're just slacking through. I have one B. These are really bad for you. You need to find a job. Always need the money, I'm the one you're trying to rob. Why you either stay at home or stay on that phone or just trying to hang out with the squad. Boy, that squad won't pay these bills, so don't be acting like you're chilling in Beverly Hills. Hardworking man, that's what you need to learn to be before you spend your whole life sweeping up a Burger King. Come downstairs, I need your help. Get the remote, you can't get it yourself. Oh, here we go, you don't ever obey. It's right there, it's like 2 feet away. Boy, I don't play. I've been out here working hard all day, acting all grumpy like today is Monday. Well, you better listen to what I say, so what you better do? Go and clean your room. Clean mine too, cause your grandma's coming through. Can you do it? I have work I have to do. What you looking for? Who you think you're talking to? Not made of money, always asking for some cash. Carried you for 9 months, you can carry out the trash. You never want to be back home by curfew. Mom, wait, this hurts me more than it hurts.
This is normal daily life of any teenager or Gen Z, right? So we all have to recall it. We all experience it once. Yeah, sometimes it's very good to recall it again. Okay, so the last myth I want to discuss with you, this is the most, I would say, the most appealing to me. Let's talk about engagement. Engagement is like sex. Sex, everyone brag about sex, but no one performs sex in front of you. Engagement is the same. We often have people bragging about how much engagement that they can make, but you don't know how they do it. They just show you a screen. So today I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm not going to talk about engagement. I'm going to show you what engagement is. So engagement means real time. So if I were to ask Gen Z a question, Would you rather eat only pizza for a year or eat no pizza for a year? What did you think the response is? No pizza. Yes, pizza. So, okay, let me go back. 2 hours ago, before I went on the stage, I put this question onto our 9GAG Instagram, which we have 45.1 million followers. I asked otaku teenagers, otaku Gen Z to tell us what their response is. So let's watch this response real time. If you haven't followed 9GAG, follow 9GAG for insights. If you're Gen Z, also follow 9GAG for fun. Thank you. So let's look at the results from the bottom. Still nothing. You can spend 3 more minutes looking at the response, but I want to tell you, if we throw a question to Gen Z, in return, what do we get? No answer. The insight is they are not going to answer you. And the language has officially evolved to emoticons. Yeah, that summarizes my presentation. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.